100 kilometers into the road trip, 1,200 kilometers to go. Members of this so-called insulin caravan are busy making protest signs as they travel from Minneapolis to London, Canada. The group includes about a dozen Americans, many suffering from type 1 diabetes. They intend to buy insulin once they reach their destination, but this is also a journey to highlight the rising costs of the life-saving drug. The price of insulin in Canada is a tenth of that in the US. Among those on the bus, Nicole Smith Holt. Her son, Alec, died a few weeks after his 26th birthday.
To me, it's symbolic. It's in memory of my son, who 2 years ago yesterday passed away from rationing his insulin because he couldn't afford it. So it's kind of going to Canada and showing the world that, you know, in every other country but the United States of America, you can buy affordable insulin.
This road trip will go through the US states of Wisconsin, Illinois and Michigan before crossing over to Canada and on to London, Ontario. If buying more affordable insulin was the key goal from this trip, then organisers could have taken a more direct route to Canada from Minneapolis. But this journey was also symbolic as it ends at Banting House in London, Ontario, the place where insulin was discovered.
And it's telling me to give 3 units of insulin.
A century ago, patients with type 1 diabetes did not live long. But that changed in the early 1920s when researchers discovered a way to extract and purify insulin. The patent was sold to the University of Toronto for only $1. Researchers, including Frederick Banting, wanted insulin to be available to those in need.
He believed that insulin belonged to the world, not to him. And he did not want to make some huge profit. He didn't want to become rich and famous off of all of the work that he had done. He wanted to be able to save people's lives. And the fact of the matter is his legacy is not showing that people are dying from not having access to insulin 100 years later.
This trip is about more than just a group looking to save some money. It's about shining a spotlight on an issue with life and death consequences. Dan Williams, CGTN, Lansing, Michigan.